I hope you're just having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm back again to share another project with you. We're using some new items over at the Pretty Pink Posh shop. They just arrived, part of the brand new March 2023 release. This is the Easter Mug Editions. This is meant to go with a winter mug die set. All these elements will fit inside the mug or on the outside. This one in particular creates a cute little chickie. What can create a little chickie, but it also can create a bunny for the mug, a carrot that you can fill in the mugs with, some Easter eggs. We're going to use it just on its own today with the stencil set. This is brand new too. This is called the Pretty Pink Posh Layered Carrots. It's a 3-piece stencil set. There's 3 layers I mentioned. The top layer is a carrot. And then you get the carrot top for the second layer, and the third layer is the detail layer. So pretty easy to layer up together. There's a new sequin mix that I just love, the clay confetti. I just can't get enough of it, so that's why we're going to shake it up. This has little carrots in it and little bunnies. I don't know if my camera, hopefully my camera will focus, but the little bunnies in here and the tulips, and there's little chickies, just adorable confetti mix. Those carrots are two-tone too. So cute. We're going to use that in our shaker card. Let's jump in and start by creating a background with our stencil. It's very easy to do. Today I'm going to use 3 colors of oxide inks. I'm going to create an A2 panel, but with layering stencils, for me, it's just easier to layer on a 6x6 piece of cardstock. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to add pixie spray behind here. I'm going to lightly tack it down. I'm going to add this, making sure my corners are lined up there. I'm going to use my blending tools for my first layer, and this is Spiced Marmalade ink. And oh, that's a little inky. And I'm just going to go over all of my carrots. So first layer is all done. I'm going to go ahead and remove usually I clean off my stencil before I remove it, but we're going to go quick and easy today. I'm going to add my second one. Second layer, we're going to use Mowed Lawn. Let's tack this down up here. And this one is all done. And you know what? When I first saw this on its own, I thought this would be a cute little grassy area. You know, without the carrots behind it. Just a little sprigs of grass everywhere. So this is a dual purpose stencil. Get the most bang for your buck, I guess. We're going to take this, put this to the side, and we're going to go in with our third layer. They are indexed on the bottom, A, B, and C. Which makes it handy so you know exactly which corner to put it in. I will line this up over here. Just lightly tack it down, and this is the detail layer. This would be cute on its own, just maybe for a little abstract look. I want these to stand out, so I'm using Lumberjack Plaid. And we're going to go over all the detail layer. And then we are good to go. I'm going to put this away. And we can remove stencil number 3. And you can see we have a carrot-filled background. Super fun. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down to an A2 panel. So it's going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to adhere this directly to our card base. So we have this adhered to our card base. I'm going to put this off to the side, and now we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. In our die set, we're going to die cut out just a few of the elements. These are the bunny ears, and this is the layering part. We'll die cut these out. We're also going to die cut out the carrot along with this little leaf topper. I want to die cut out this 3 times. We're going to die cut out these little, these are meant to be little chicky feet or little duck feet, but I'm going to use them as hands, so we're going to die cut that out too. And then some facial features. For my card, I'm going to be using this little heart shaped and then the little eyelash looking pieces. So I'm going to open these up and do a little bit of die cutting, and I'm going to die cut out all of them with white cardstock. I went ahead and die cut out all my elements. I'm going to bring in my Stamp and Stencil Mat, and we're going to tack these elements on here. It's going to make it easy to color in. The ears we're going to keep white, and this little oval, it's actually a double stitched oval, so it'll stitch on the inside of it and then also stitch on the outside, so it makes great windows. I'm going to use it as the face of my bunny. I'm not going to color in the paws. I'm calling them paws of the bunny, but I think they're actually feet. But we can make it work. And then the little eyelashes here, I'm going to color those in with a black marker. We'll do that in just a bit. First, we're going to do a little ink blending. We're going to use the same colors of ink that we used for our carrots. And I'm going to start by just adding a little bit, let's stick those down, of ink to our leaf here. So all of my elements are now colored in. I'll remove them from the mat so you can get a better look. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of scratch paper, and I mentioned the eyelashes here. I'm going to use my black Memento marker. I'm going to use the brush tip and my craft pick. And I'm going to color these in. Of course, if you want to use black cardstock with this, you can. But sometimes just die cutting everything out at once is nice. Okay, so we'll scoot these over. Did I get it all? Okay, so we have our little eyelashes that are now black. This is so cute. To create my little carrot, I'm going to add a little glue on the back side at the very top. And then you could go one, and that is our carrot. So fun. There's etched detail in there too. Now to make our bunny, very easy, I'm going to use the oval, and then at the top of the ears, we'll hold them like this. I'm going to add one little dot of glue, or I'm going to add one line of glue down the middle, and then we're going to pick up these little pink edges. We'll add those down the center, like so. And then we can go ahead and add a little glue at the very bottom of them. I'm going to take my oval, and we're just going to add the ears right underneath. I want to rosy up the cheeks of my bunny. To do that, I'm going to use a very light pink Copic marker. This is RV000. And we'll just add a little color here. It looks dark, but the alcohol will dry and it'll pull back a lot. Now I'm going to add my eyes. I'm going to use my reverse tweezers. I'm going to add a little glue behind here. Now these can go this way to make their eyes closed, or you can go this way, but I'm going to go upside down. I like the way this looks with them upside down. And I'll add another And then our bunny, for the most part, is good to go. Now to create my shaker, I already die cut a window using some dies from Pretty Pink Posh. These are the Wonky stitched rectangles. I used this one and this one to create my frame, and then using this one I die cut out a piece of acetate, and then I also die cut out, oh, that was the inside of my frame, we don't need this one, and then I also die cut out a background. I'm going to go ahead and add a little color to my background. We're going to use some blue ink. I'm going to use a little bit of tumbled glass and lightly go over this background. I'm going to flip around my frame, and since I have glue on my desk, I'm going to use glue. Sometimes you don't want to use glue because if it gets on your acetate, it's hard to keep it clean. But I'm just going to tack this down. We're going to go ahead and add our clay confetti. I think this is so cute. I mean, I don't know how they do it. I mean, you have white and green on those carrots, and it's just so itty bitty. I'm going to go ahead and shake it a little, and then we'll take the background and we will replace it right on the back, sealing in all those shaker bits. I mean, how cute is that? We're going to bring in our card base. I'm going to add some glue behind here. And then we're going to tack this down right in the middle. I'm going to take my bunny, and I'm going to tuck him on the inside, on the very bottom. But on the top, I'm going to add a few foam squares to give it a little bit of dimension. So foam squares at the top, a little glue at the bottom, and we'll tuck him on the inside here. Okay, kind of looks funny, but I think once we add our little hands, I think I want to scoot him a little closer. I'll flip over this hand. And we'll add this. I'm going to bring in a pink marker and just do a little highlighting over this little hand and this little hand. Since they're white on white, I kind of wanted them to stand out a little bit. And then that will finish off my card today. A cute little fun shaker card, creating a bunny. Even though this was the Easter mug editions, I think it's cute on its own also. And that carrot's neat because it has a lot of etched detail in there. But no sentiment, just a fun little carrot card. Have a wonderful day. I'm so glad you joined me. Thanks for stopping by. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.